Spence be the same? Let's talk about Errol Spence going up to 154 pounds. Was he exposed? Will he be the same after that ass whooping that he took? Now, that beating that he took, not a lot of fighters are able to bounce back. He took one of them, I'm gonna say it was a long attrition ass whooping. How about that? He took one of them long beatings, and I don't think the beating was that bad where he physically can't make it back. But the one thing about making 47, 54 is gonna be a pit stop for him. He might have a handful of fights at 54, kind of like how Canelo only had a handful of fights at 60. But I do think 60 is a better division for him because there ain't no real killers up there. 54, it's in a transition. I don't know what's going to happen with Jamel. Tim Tszyu will be a good fight, but Khan will come in. You got Israel Madrimov. You got guys like Basharam Masvidal. You got Brian Mendoza. See what happened with Fondura. Heard they supposed to be rematched. So we'll definitely see what happened, what's going on there. But as far as physically, I think he recovered. I think just as I said about Fulton, he need to try to come back as quick as possible, get a quick fight back in. But physically, he'll recover. Going up to 55, he'll be able to eat a little bit more. But I really think the back half of his career, or the post 147 pounds of his career, is really gonna boil down to, I think it's really his future is at 160. That's my opinion. But he took a beating yesterday, and that could do something to your psyche. People seeing how you expose him. You take his jab away, and then that's it. But not everybody can do that. That's the difference. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that, but to say he was exposed, I just think Crawford just really, really good. Sometimes you get to the last, you're bored, and it's the last phase of, get to the end of something, it's the easiest. Sometimes it's the hardest. Sometimes it's somewhere in the middle. But I think he physically recovered. He made a lot of money, but that's the most dangerous part of this. That's the most dangerous part of this whole scenario. It wasn't Terence Crawford left or right. It wasn't his eyes being swelled, his nose being cut. The dangerous part is he about to get a whole bunch of fucking money. And do you really want to come back and do it again? That's why I say he need to come back quick. Like, as soon as he healed, take a few vacations, spend some time with his family, he need to come back quick. Quick. That's the most dangerous part about it, is the money. That's the most dangerous part, is the money. For real. That's gonna be his biggest. That's gonna be his biggest uphill battle, is that money. Mark my words, it's gonna be the money. It's gonna be the money. That's gonna be his biggest uphill battle, is that bag. That bag make him comfortable. And some people say, well, I want him to get this bag again. Hopefully he got that mentality. But that money, hopefully he don't get complacent with the money, be like Madonna, and once he needs some more money, or he ready to come get the itch to come back, then he like, I'm ready to come back and shit. Hopefully that ain't the case. That ain't the case for him. Hopefully. I don't even know where I left off at. Stop getting some ice cream, but I think he'd physically be back, but I don't think he's gonna be at 54 long. But let's talk about it. At 54, kind of cleared up a little bit. It kind of cleared up a little bit. Lubin kind of tinkle around 54, 60. I don't think Jamil coming all the way back down. I could be wrong. J-Rock kind of vacated the spot. Not sure what Austin Trout doing. Lara left. I mean, so, like I said before, Fondora got clipped. Tony Harrison told me he leaving in the interview. So yeah, man, it's a different it's definitely a different time period up there. I think coming to the division at a good transition. I think Austin Trout, if he's still there, good tune-up fight, or the IBF or WBA mandatory. The two the foreign guys. I heard one of them knocked out Fondora in sparring not before his last fight, one of them other fights. So might be a little danger there, but yeah, I like it. Him and Lubin. If Lubin get a belt, he can get a belt. That'll be good unification fight that I would love to see. Him and Mendoza. And that's 7-pound jump though. Don't forget about that. That's a 7-pound jump, so he's gonna be good and healthy. Castanos was running his mouth about Errol Spence. Let's not forget that. He was running his mouth about how he beat Errol in the amateurs. Patrick Cher will be a good tune-up. I think he might still be with Top Rank. Oh yeah, the division is not as treacherous as it once seemed. It's kind of in a transition, but I think if he have 4 fights there, I think Austin Trout tune-up or Bat Ron Montevelli or the other guy, Israel Madamov, they'd be good tune-ups. Put him in position for a belt. And after that, get a belt. Unify with Lubin. If Lubin get a belt. And then Tim Tszyu or Castanos. That'd be a nice lineup for him. But I want to see what he look like at the weight first. Is he more explosive? He got more vitality. Do we got more vitality at the weight? I think he will. Better legs. But the big money fight there is obviously him and Charlo. But if they ain't gonna fight, and we ain't talk about Crawford right now, then I think it's him and Tszyu, him and Lubin and Tszyu. And if Fondora can bounce back, but them 3 fights. And but yeah, I look forward to him. I mean, I look forward to him bouncing back. You gotta know everybody gonna be trying to take away the jab, so now we gotta do something different. You know, and then we move up and weight fight bigger guys too. You gotta do something different. Your speed is what's gonna carry you. But if I was them, I would work on varying my jab. That's what I would do. You ain't gonna overhaul the boy overnight. I work on a piston-like jab. You know, just varying the jab, up jab, piston-like jab, shotgun jab, double jab, I just to work on variations of the jab. That's what I would do. Just my opinion. But I think he'll be back. I think he'll get a world title again. Some people think, hey, he might have got retired that night. I don't think he want to go out like that. And a lot of these PBC fighters really don't have the ambition. They don't have the ambition to be multiple weight world champion. You heard what Errol Spence said, my thing is to get some money. When we hear somebody talking about some money all the time, like that, that's never a good sign. Never. It's never a good sign. You gotta love what you're doing, bro. And I think if he let this motivate him, he'll be straight. No reason why he can't get a title in another division or two. So put that shit behind you. Another big fight gonna come up. Navarrete, Valdez, Melon, Canelo. Make it happen. Nate Campbell told me, he said, he told people, he told Mike Jones. He said, I told him before he fought Randall Bailey. He said, man, you stick around in boxing long enough, you get knocked out in the gym, or you're gonna get knocked out in the or you're gonna get knocked out in the fight, in the ring, in a real fight. You hang around long enough, it's gonna happen to you more times than not. But that's what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live. More of our videos are actually good. Hit the link tree. You can find me everywhere: Twitter, Kick, Spotify, and for Cash App, and on PayPal. Peace.